Hey, good morning, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Thursday, February 26th. Two trades, pulled out 18.2 pips. One was a full scalp, and one was a swing trade, which we had for a couple of days in U.S. dollar, Singapore dollar. As you know, we're not getting charts on this of U.S. dollar, Singapore dollar on this charting package. So we just threw it here down on the bottom so you could see what we did with it. Like I said, it was a swing trade that we were in for a few days, so size adjusted wasn't much. But after two trades, pulled out 18.2 pips. Real quick, economic data that came out this morning was what came out? PPI or CPI? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It escapes me right now. Let's see here. I know it showed deflation for the first time since the early 90s. If you back out Lehman Brothers from 2007 or 8, it was CPI, Consumer Price Index, including food and energy, was down almost 0.7%, almost a 1% decline, and durable goods, if you take out transportation, missed estimates by rising by 0.3%. So that CPI number it's like, as I mentioned before, excluding Lehman Brothers what happened in 07, 08. The last time U.S. reported a decline in annual inflation was August of 1995. We've been saying all along there's massive inflation in certain items. Obviously, food. There was massive inflation in energy. That has collapsed. Speculators driving up the prices of assets, from stocks to commodities to your everyday food items and gasoline. Well, the oil finally broke and collapsed, so the speculators pushed it down. Maybe down further than it should be. Maybe not. Time will tell on that. But the speculators, they're still in the foods, the cottons, wheat, cotton, cocoa, you name it. Meat, for goodness sakes. All those are massive inflation. Everything else in the economy, there's no inflation going on. The only way they're trying to create inflation was by devaluing the dollar with QE. And that didn't, that only worked so much, right? So, here's the Fed just yesterday and Tuesday, Janet Yellen saying that that they'll probably be raising rates sometime this year, where the street took that as later rather than sooner, and that the inflation target of 2%, that the economy will be back on track to reach that target of 2%. Well, today's data certainly didn't show that. So it'll be interesting to see what what she says at her next meeting. I don't know. I think it's towards the end of March. Anyway, we'll go over the trades. Two trades. One was a full swing, as you see here on the pound to yen. It was a beautiful setup last night. It was announced probably an hour before. Went long 184.529. Probably got out of this way too early. I mean, we were looking at these tops to get out, and that's where we got out, 184.679, 15 pips. Again, it's just a full scalp. So, that's a great trade for a full scalp, really. But you can see what it did. It ran all the way to the figure, 185. Maybe we should have pieced it out. But you're towards the end of the month. We're trading half on normal size. Just take it and move on. That's our attitude. And then this was a swing trade, U.S. dollar, Singapore dollar. We were in for a couple days. Was down down to flat for those 2 days, and then finally this morning it started to pop. We were in the office. It was up. Came back down. Was flat again. Kind of kicking ourselves. We didn't take the profits, and then it started to pop again. So we grabbed it up 10.8 pips. Size adjusted 3.2 pips at about 30% of our normal size. So that's it. We'll wrap it up. Any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. As you know, we're trading half our normal size. We do that at the end of every month, and there's only tonight and tomorrow left. So, but if any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. We do have a couple positions on now. We got a Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, and a pound to U.S. dollar. Much smaller than normal size. They're not scalp trades. Relatively flat in both Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, down less than a pip adjusted for size, and pound U.S. dollar down about 1.5 pips or so. So that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, if any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. If you're trading now, good luck, and we'll be back tomorrow, assuming we get some action. Have a great rest of your day.